We are here to offer our condolences to the families, also to honor the lives and the service of the 4 officers who were so brutally slain, and to express our grief over their loss. They were ambushed early on Sunday morning, simply getting ready to go to work. It is a tragedy that has had a deep impact on our community, and I want to also offer my condolences to all the people in Lakewood, especially their police force and the city officials who have been so impacted by this tragic event. The 4 officers who were killed were part of the police force and all of the police officers in this country who so selflessly serve and protect all of us. They were Sergeant Mark Renninger, who is a 13-year law enforcement veteran. He started out with the Tukwila Police Department before moving on to Lakewood. He is survived by his wife, 2 daughters, and a son. Officer Tina Griswold served 14 years in law enforcement, starting with the Lacey Police Department before moving to Lakewood. She is survived by her husband and 2 children. Officer Ronald Owens, who served 12 years in law enforcement, starting off with the Washington State Patrol before moving to Lakewood. He is survived by a daughter. Officer Greg Richards served 8 years in law enforcement. He began with the Kent Police Department before going to Lakewood. He is survived by his wife and 3 children. It is very appropriate that Congress makes clear to the families and to all members of the law enforcement community that we stand with them in grieving their loss and honoring their service. And it is also important that we remember as often as possible what our law enforcement personnel do for us. I had the opportunity to serve as a prosecutor for a few years and work with many of the members of our law enforcement community. And what a lot of people forget is the constant danger that they are in and the courage that it takes to do their job every day. It's easy to see a police officer on patrol or on the beat, see them driving around, and think of the job simply in that context. But every second of every day, people who serve as police officers know the risk and danger that they are taking. And the impressive thing is they take it every single day, and they do it to protect us, to give us a sense of safety and security in our community despite the danger that they face. And the tragedy in Lakewood makes that all too clear. They were simply sitting down for a cup of coffee to get their paperwork together before going on shift. That makes it clear just how much our officers are always at risk and how willingly they take that risk and protect us. I thank the House for pausing for a few moments today to remember the service of these 4 officers, to honor them for that service, to grieve over their deaths, and to express condolences to their families, to all of the people in Lakewood, and to the larger law enforcement community that does so much to protect us and shows so much courage in doing so. I thank you, and with that I yield back the balance of my time.